Hey everyone, today is going to be a fun one. We're going to talk about the fan theory that the Joker from Dark Knight is actually the hero of the movie. This is akin to fan theories that, like in Star Wars, the Sith are actually the good guys and the Jedi are a kind of fascist regime. Full disclosure, some of what I'm going to give you comes from Quora or Reddit, but I wanted to digest it for you in video form. Before we begin, don't forget to subscribe, like, and share this if you enjoy it. So, the Joker. Now, it's fair to say that he is a liar and a sociopath. I don't think there's any evidence to the contrary. But again, there is this idea that he's the hero of the Dark Knight. To start off with, it's clear that Gotham is a mess at the beginning of the movie. Entire sections of the city are kind of closed off because of the madness. A lot of this is the carryover from the first movie with Scarecrow and the toxin that was released. In fact, you could argue that the Joker was affected by that toxin. Anyways, the idea here, again, is that the majority of important city officials are corrupt, the police force is corrupt, and it's sort of tolerated. It's, a horrible situation. Batman is a vigilante. There are other vigilantes who are trying to copy him. And through this comes the Joker. And in a very short time, almost all of the organized crime is eliminated, right? The first scene with the Joker, he does rob a bank, but he's robbing from organized crime. And through the process of doing this, he also kills the other robbers, making sure that they won't take the knowledge he's given them or the plans and duplicate it, because this knowledge can only be used to, quote unquote, fight crime, right? Since he's stealing from the mob boss. So yeah, the very first thing we see Joker do is rob a mafia-controlled bank, killing the entire team of expert bank robbers who helped him. And the purpose of all this was actually to lure out Lau, right? Lau is in hiding, and Lau is the person who handles all the money for the organized crime families, right? He ends up turning it into their collective money. And all of this works beautifully, right? As the Joker predicted, Batman goes to Hong Kong just like he said he would, and captures Lau. So now Lau is in a safe place. So Joker can kind of move in, takes over all the money from the mob bosses, and again, he burns it, right? It's not about the money for him. It's about sending a message, is what he says. So he eliminates all the money for the organized crime. He actually murders key criminals and corrupt officials along the way, people that would help insulate the crime bosses at the top. Harvey Dent actually argues for insulating the men on the top in the interest of cleaning the streets of lower-level goons, but the Joker knows that that won't work in the long run. At this point in the movie, we have three people who are battling for Gotham's soul: the Joker, Harvey Dent, and Batman. But Harvey Dent and Batman are really playing into the Joker's plan. This even extends to the Joker's threat to destroy a hospital, right? With Batman and Gordon's help, the Joker helps them root out corrupt police officials. Dent even kills some of those officials later on in the film. Gordon's promotion, too, did a major service to Gotham. And a lot of people take the Joker's clapping during Gordon's promotion to be sarcastic, but it's possible that the Joker believed in Gordon as one of the few officers who was truly incorruptible. So now the Joker has a pretty good path to getting rid of organized crime, and that's kind of done. But the problem that remains now is the vigilante problem, right? I mean, even Harvey Dent saw the Batman as a problem. You can't have a vigilante, especially one that is inspiring other vigilantes. Society just doesn't work if people take justice into their own hands. So the Batman has to be stopped. But the Joker knows he can't just, kill the Batman or stop him that way. That would only turn him into a symbol, right, for the people of the city, and he would be a martyr, and it would continue. So he knows that the only way to beat him is actually to have Harvey do it. We're not sure if the Joker intended for Harvey to be so physically scarred from the explosion that Batman saved him from, but he certainly wanted Harvey to feel the full pain of Rachel's death, which is why the Joker purposely told Batman to go to the wrong address. He knows that Rachel's death will destroy Harvey psychologically, and that the Batman would eventually have no choice but to kill Harvey. And this breaks Batman psychologically and also makes him a villain, right? Like a real kind of villain, the kind that has abandoned his own principles. And now Batman has no choice but to disappear for 8 years, right? Which is what happens. At the end of that movie, Batman retires for 8 years, and it isn't until Bane shows up that he kind of comes out of retirement. And during those 8 years, Gotham is seemingly okay. The Joker kind of succeeded, right? The vigilante had to run away. The crime bosses are gone. Corrupt officials gone. The Joker kind of got away with it. He kind of succeeded. So Gotham was safe because the Joker cleaned up the streets. He eliminated the corrupt police. He destroyed the organized crime financially. He uplifted Gotham's spirit, and he even got rid of the crazy Batman who was flying around trying to take justice into his own hands. So there you have it. I do love theories like this. The one about the Sith and the Jedi is even better, in my opinion. Maybe I'll do a video about that. You know, there is an interpretation of the Sith are really just kind of punk rock versus the Jedi, who are a kind of religious, fanatical religious group that is oppressing the universe. But let's save that for another time. Hey, did you like this video? I hope you did. I'm working hard to try and make content for you for free. All I ask is that you like and subscribe. Take a moment, click the little subscribe button. It's not going to hurt you. You can always unsubscribe later if you decide you hate me or I gave a take that you didn't like. But for now, give it a shot. Maybe you'll have some fun.